What if dreaming actually makes you question the part of reality? No, it turns off the part of reality that you question. That was it. That's the idea that hit me. Okay, yeah, what if when you're dreaming, the reason dreams feel real is because your mind, there's a part of your mind that's shut off from questioning, is this actually happening? Right? You just embrace it almost like a child, right? And what if it comes from the part of you that doesn't get the proper airtime? Check this out. What if you could go through meditative forms, ritualistic practices to actually develop your subconscious to create in dream form? So this is artistic expression through spiritual and psychological practices, right? To where you can actually create a framework dream to tackle unresolved traumas and fears, bro. What if the dream can be developed, right? You can develop your mind. And like, I believe this. I literally believe. What if it's aspects of you, not from another dimension, aspects of you that you don't want to become, or aspects of you that you could become? So what if it's the preview to what reality could be? What if you could actually walk through the steps of a daily life? You could train your mind to actually dream, right? And walk through the steps of becoming the person that you want to become. Then when you wake up, you already retrieved that information from the dream realm. Not only that, but that would also on some level prove that life is not just physical. It ain't just the quantum, molecular, atomic, all of that crap. Because people can hear that all day, regurgitate that all day, and still think life is just physical, carnal, flesh, and materialistic, right? They still gonna be hedonistic and evil. You see what I'm saying? All about sex drive, all of that, right? Fear mongering. You see what I'm saying? They operate from that part of the soul, dog. So you have to really, actually, I feel, train society to do other weird stuff, like dream magics, like dream practices, dream walking. Literally redefine what dream walking is, bro. This is literally manufactured dreams, straight up. Hold on, because I got some other ideas about this. Let's really go through some of my notes real quick. So where did this idea of astral projection really come from? Ancient Egypt, Hindu dream yoga, shamanic traditions, right? Sleep paralysis experiences. So now if you're thinking about neurological explanations, right, the science, this is simple. Body paralysis plus vivid imagery equals out of body illusion. Do you understand? So now your brain is having a glitch, right? So what if the mind doesn't really separate from the body? What if there's a part of the brain that shuts down the body and your body stops reporting to your mind, which makes it feel like you're not a part of your body? What if dreams are just messages, not from another universe, but from the parts of you that you choose to ignore? What if dreams are not portals? What if they're internal virtual realities, right? Parts of you that you need to address. Parts of you you're too scared to address. Parts of you that you've addressed but you still need to figure out. Right? Parts of you that you want to discover. What if it has nothing to do with something extra and outer dimensional? What if it's interdimensional? I want you to hashtag dream theory. If you don't, I will. But check this out. This is basically your own internal multiverse, bro. This is the consciousness sandbox. And this is the reality validation chamber. This is your reality validation filter. Your consciousness sandbox, bro. And your own internal multiverse. Stop giving your power to algorithmic demons and people who are just as lost as, well, the person next to them. A lot of people don't got things figured out. And then you got these other intermediaries that try to distort positive messages. And then you got the evil that just completely try to destroy it. Right? But there are sparks of light. There are sparks of light. I want you to really stop going to the world. Stop listening to the reflections of the world and listen to the reflection within, bro. And you know what? Don't even just listen to it. You create that reflection. And for some reason, this is just making so much more sense to me as well. All right, I'm out.